Yours must be in your room. Oh, oh, you just don't feel like going back up the stairs.
No,
All right, I
we're
said,
live.
awesome. Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
All
We're gonna get the Sharon. He said Sharon is Karen. Well, that's gonna fuck up my hat though. I definitely gotta go backwards with it.
This nigga Ryan talking about he gonna hit me up talking about I'm here. I go outside. I don't see no lights or nothing. This nigga ain't even hit the corner yet. He talking about I'm here.
Well, yeah, he's trying to prepare. I was there, but I wasn't sure which one, so I hit a block.
Oh, you didn't see the truck sitting outside?
Well, I did, but I still didn't know. I see multiple doors.
Loud as hell.
Probably.
It's not mine. I checked my shit.
watching that.
The world, I hope it stays exactly where you at.
So excited to get the second episode. Yeah, we're paying, but if it means people will speak to me,
It's got to be the Troy. What do you mean?
The Guys Huddle.
I mean, he. Welcome back to another episode of the Guys Huddle. We got the crew with us today. We got Big Timmy in the house. Everybody give a round of applause.
Get a
Wow.
round of applause. Don't worry.
We got
Wow.
K.I. the old man with the cold playing in the building.
What's happening, man? Let's talk about it.
Got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. First,
How did the shit talking from Jimmy Butler go the next game? Anybody? We want to talk about that since we're just gonna throw me on the mud immediately.
Jimmy Butler hasn't played except
You
the
damn
first
right.
game.
He ran his mouth in the next game. They got the doors beat off of him. Just because he didn't play on me, he didn't run his mouth.
I mean, his team got to suffer for what he did.
Yeah. Yeah, you see what he was talking, and then the next game, the Celtics blew the doors off him. You seem like you're confused. Do you need me to pull it up?
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
He's only confused because his team lost. I was confused like that last night as my Lakers fell
At
victim.
home
The
to Jamal
Nuggets
Murray
again.
twice.
They fell victim to some real shit.
You don't ever see that happen. You get two buzzer beaters by the same person in the same series.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb.
I think Minnesota might take him, though. I'm just
And
gonna
listen,
say
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: in 15 years, nobody's gonna remember shit Jamal Murray did. Okay, he's not gonna have no All-Star appearances. He's not gonna be no NBA first team. He's not gonna be NBA All Defensive team.
They're just gonna remember
And he will be remembered for putting that dagger in LeBron's chest. That's what he's gonna
The
be.
only other thing they're gonna remember is how the Lakers got beat 2 years in a row by the. Oh, sorry, I was watching that by the All-Star of Minion 4.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah. Gru is out there killing. There's nothing we can
Slow
do.
motion. Gru's is out there
Despicable Denver. That's what it is. There's
Well,
nothing you can do about it.
Before we get too
Gru
far
and all of
into
his
here,
fucking minions.
before we get too far, we got our ad reloads here. We're also working on one with a great company called. We'll make sure I get this right. Planet Euphoria. So we're trying to get something worked out with them. Great T-shirt company. Make some really sick designs, custom, one of a kind sketches to put on the T-shirts. They got Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, AR5. Russell Wilson. They got all kinds of great with some of our players on our teams, but they also got one a sketch too, which is pretty cool. But without further ado, we'd like to recognize First Option Trucking, the first official sponsor of the Guys Huddle that is routinely month to month. They're located at Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike. Phone number is 765-660-2210 if you want to give them a call. But if you want to look up, get some quotes online, go to firstoptiontrucking.com for more details. I'm going to play something for you guys here real quick that you guys are going to mouse probably going to drop on this one. Let's see.
That the OKC Thunder is going to make it all the way to the Western Conference. Do you think they fear the OKC Thunder having home court? Really?
I don't
This
think
might
they
be the
fear
weakest.
anything.
This might be the
I don't think
weakest
they-
number one seed in the
Wow, the
NBA.
disrespect
in a
for
very
Oklahoma
long
City
time.
is
That's very
crazy,
disrespectful,
dudes.
Shannon. That's
Stop
very
it.
disrespectful.
Name
Give me the
one.
weakest number one seed.
Weakest.
Oklahoma City,
Yes.
led by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
How do you guys feel about
I'm
that?
confused. They were all three in the same room together. I didn't know that happened.
First and foremost, shout out to Shea Shaw. Okay,
Oh my god, he's stands on business. I love it.
He's standing on
The
business.
Nuggets are more scared of Minnesota, bro. This next series is gonna be.
But listen, that's fucking cap. They're not the worst
No.
number one seed of all time. Is that what he's saying of all time?
Weakest number one seed of all time.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
He said they
I'm
still
just
got.
saying as far as
he
Denver
said they
goes,
still
I
got
think-
Similac on their breath.
All because the team is young and there's no playoff experience. Okay, listen, if he going at it from that
Bro
standpoint,
just airballed up.
but to say that they came out, don't they got a sweep? Didn't they just bring the brooms out
Mm-hmm. That was against the Pelicans.
against the Pelicans?
Anyways, I'm just saying that Denver probably fears Minnesota more because they're more fit to beat them.
Minnesota. Everybody should fear Minnesota.
Because Minnesota has Cat and Rudy Gobert down low.
Listen, Ryan. Have you realized that
Ant-Man's Jordan?
Have you realized that every night that they play, Cat has a mismatch?
Oh, I'm 100%.
Because Rudy Gobert is playing the 5, so whoever the 4 is on your team has to deal with.
Team to reckon with. Plus, Ant's playing out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's Jordan's son.
Yeah, he is. I told my wife that the other day. I said a lot of people was cracking jokes about that,
I
but
think it's real.
he got it. He got it.
Also, want to make sure we know we do have the play-by-play analyst for the Indiana Pacers Milwaukee.
Oh, don't
game.
break your leg, man.
Just
Stand
for
back
Big
up.
Timmy's Pacers are on tonight. Hopefully, he can close out the series without their 2 best stars on the court.
Big Timmy said some real disrespectful shit on the way down them stairs too. Hey Ryan, ask Big Timmy, what's LeBron James' son's name?
What is it, Big Timmy?
LeBron James' son's name?
Yeah. What is his son name that plays for USC?
Bronny James.
Okay. What's Michael Jordan's son name?
Ant-Man.
No. His real ones. Either one of those 2 bums.
Michael B. Jordan.
No, not at all. Not at all. But he wants to talk about my GOAT, who I call the GOAT. He don't even know his GOAT name. He don't even know. You know why? Because they was trash.
Bronny is not good either. He's backup for USC.
He ain't all the way trash.
Yeah, I mean, he's like Michael Jordan's son played college.
Yeah, he wasn't in the McDonald's All-Star game. He didn't show out. His name's Marcus, by the way, the one who did be okay in college. His name's Marcus Jordan. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he dates Scottie Pippen's daughter.
Yes, no, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Yeah, not his daughter. That's his ex-wife.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. Yeah. Fun fact. He was one of the best men at the wedding.
Wow.
Yeah, the disrespect is real.
He's been doing that for a while.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted.
Yeah.
We're just gonna start out with some firepower here, Jason.
All right.
This is what I wanted to show you or talk to you about. Here,
Bro, try to put me on blast and make me be a bad guy, and then was gonna really put me
we're
on.
gonna.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing.
All right, well, let's find out who's the bad guy then.
Nobody is.
Shout out to the 4 viewers that's watching us, man. We appreciate you taking the time out of your life, man, to come visit us at the Guys Huddle.
We're all gonna agree.
Okay, let's get this put up here.
Okay.
Listen to this bullshit. This is how you can tell Micah Parsons is. I don't know what he's on. Cloud 9, whatever it is.
AFC South. I think we're going up there with AFC North on the best division in football.
Some would argue that's the NFC East. On paper, last year we were argued the best division in football.
No, sir.
Everyone was a playoff team.
AFC North was the best division in football.
Washington was argued that
Washington wasn't nothing, bro. What are you talking about?
that meant the Giants.
Giants either. What are you talking
What do you
about?
mean? They lost to the Eagles.
That's 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying going into it,
Fam, you don't know what you're talking about.
going into last year, the
No
NFC
one
North
in
was
the
argued.
planet except for Micah Parsons thought the NFC East was better than the AFC North.
You can't argue that.
I can, bro, unless you're delusional.
Going into last year,
We have better teams than y'all right now.
going into last year,
You thought Washington was going to be good. There's not a
And-
weak team in the AFC North. What are you talking about? Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland.
on paper, Washington was supposed to be a really great team.
Washington is not better than any one of those 4 teams. I guarantee you.
That's why Daniel Jones got the contract. They went to a playoff game, and then they added Darren Waller.
The Ravens, the Browns.
Then they added Darren Waller. Going into that season, they had the Giants. We were ranked 3rd or 4th best team in the NFC.
You guys always are.
We were ranked 3rd going into preseason.
You
Hey, Braid.
How do you feel about that, Ki?
I mean, he's a cowboy.
I understand.
Listen, he a cowboy, man. They known to say some stupid shit all the time. It's not even. But listen, everybody knows how I feel about the NFC. Okay, I feel like nobody fucking cares. Okay,
Ooh.
None of those teams can. Their best team versus our best team.
Bro, the AFC South is better than the NFC East.
Listen, they're
Jaguars, Texans, and Colts are better than.
Who is their worst team? Washington. Washington will be the worst team.
Hold on, actually, can I speak on that real quick?
Go ahead. Oh, what you gonna say? The Giants.
The Washington Commanders will be better than the Dallas Cowboys this year.
You stand on that?
I stand
Based on
100%.
Drake May.
Based
They got. No, they didn't. They got.
based on Jaden Daniels,
I forgot that's who they got.
They have Debo Samuel. They also drafted.
They got Debo.
Not Debo. I'm sorry.
I was like, I'm way behind. Man. I did not know
They have
that.
Scary Terry.
I was gonna say they didn't. I didn't see that.
That must have been only sent to Ryan. So
No, I'm sorry. I mean, they drafted a rookie wide receiver. Plus, they still have Jahad Dotson.
Yeah.
And they have their running backs. They still have Robinson.
they're going to be better than who?
The Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, listen, as a Dallas Cowboy hater, I would say that the Marion Giants was going to be better
But
than Dallas Cowboys.
on paper, they. Hold on.
On paper, what?
Let's see.
I hate to be the guy that has to stand up for the Cowboys here, but
Okay. What team in my division is the Cowboys? Hands down, if they play 5 games, the Cowboys win 3.
One more time.
the Browns. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who in our division?
I wasn't saying that.
In 5
I was talking about them being worse than Washington. That's what I was talking about defending.
Oh, no, yeah.
Your whole division will sweep them.
That's not how you feel about Zeke coming back.
I just feel like the Dallas Cowboys, their defense is still solid.
Like, how do I feel about it?
I feel
different than I did the day before.
Oh, okay. I feel
They
like
ain't lose nobody, but I
feel like it was a waste.
because you guys know who's coming back this year, right?
Who's coming back?
Diggs, their best cornerback.
Oh,
Defensively.
Oh, I thought you were saying Diggs was gonna be coming to Cowboys. I finna say I'm done.
He might next year. He's only got a year on his contract.
I say I'm done, man. Like, probably not into that no more. Because if they would have been, the Baltimore Ravens would have never got Derrick Henry. If they was just still going out getting whoever they wanted to get, they weren't gonna pass on Derrick Henry for Ezekiel Elliott.
I'm just saying. Man. I think Derek might go out there and pull a hammy and be done.
Oh, why am I? I'm stupid. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad you said
Jahad Dotson, Scary Terry, Luke McCaffrey, Jaden Daniels.
I don't know why you said that like it made a difference. Just because his last name
100%
does not mean that he's as good as his brother.
Okay, but I mean, there's potential. He's a wide receiver. I mean, McCaffrey's got hands. I mean,
what set of brothers are trash though?
Seth.
That's basketball. 2 totally different things.
I'm just talking about in football. Like, what brothers?
Not brothers, but
or what set of family members that's in both of that's just like are not good.
I was sitting here thinking,
not all not good. But...
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I figure usually if you got somebody in there,
so they got arguably the second best quarterback in the draft.
But you think
they got Luke McCaffrey, which is, in my opinion, already better than Dak Prescott.
Okay, so after Philadelphia, of course, we're gonna put their quarterback is the best quarterback in the division, right? Yeah. We're all agreeing on that. Okay,
in my opinion, it's gonna go Philadelphia, Commanders.
I'd feel better about it if you said Philadelphia, Dallas, Commanders, and then Giants.
Dallas.
Giants is definitely last.
Yeah.
Well, they
either way you slice it, the Eagles are 1 and Giants are 2. I mean, last.
Okay, I can live with that, but I don't know if I could 100% say that Washington is going to be better. Only for the fact that it's a rookie.
I mean, look at it on paper. What did the Dallas Cowboys do this offseason? Can anybody tell me? Tell me who they signed?
But guess what though, Ryan? Last year we sat on this show, and on paper the Browns was the best team in our division before football started. They had everything. Every position was loaded.
Yeah.
And then that's
the Browns.
Sometimes that on the paper shit don't mean as much as we think it do.
I'm not saying it does, but like just going in on paper, and we specify that on paper. I think if everything goes accordingly, the Cowboys will be the 3rd best team in that division, and which is going to force the team operations to become out of Jerry Jones' hands.
Yeah, that's never going to happen, buddy. Yeah.
I mean, I would, as much as I would love to say I remember the
Think about it. He didn't do anything this offseason.
That's all right. When you own the team, yeah,
you don't got to.
Who's gonna tell him what to do? The people that he paid to tell him what to do.
Let's put this. This is like Vince McMahon when he was sole owner.
Yeah, but
of
he.
WWE.
I mean, how
he
Hey,
did
Siri.
everything he wanted to.
how old is Jerry Jones?
677 years old.
Siri, I can't count that high.
He's 81.
He's 81. Yeah.
Add about 10 years onto that for being an NFL owner, as far as health goes.
But so you want Jerry to just walk away, walk off? And
I think
ride
Jerry
off
Jones is going to have to step down eventually. I mean, look at it this way. He said there's no contract extensions being given out.
My bad, Blake. I'm sorry, Ryan didn't send you an invite, man. I apologize. Something wrong with him, man. We gonna. It's hard to get.
That is my fault.
It's hard to get good workers around you, Blake. I am so sorry. We will not let that shit happen again, Mr. Hodge.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is after Ryan's shenanigans last night, I'd be upset too.
Oh, Ryan had shenanigans.
Yeah, bro, took us all the way to Fairmount to play basketball and didn't even rent the gym out.
It's not.
So y'all just took a ride for nothing.
That's not
Yep,
how it
literally, that's
exactly
it.
went down. I'll explain a little more off camera. But no,
You do be tripping, Blake.
I definitely think that the Cowboys will be the third best team in that division, just because
Do they make the playoffs? Because you can't make the playoffs in that division being the third best team, man.
No, because I mean, if you look at it,
Not even wild card. You're not even making a wild card being the third best team.
let's look at it, shall we? By conference, according to draft and offseason, I got the Niners making the playoffs. I got the Lions making the playoffs. I have the Buccaneers making the playoffs. I have the Vikings making the playoffs.
The Vikings? You just be having some off the wall bullshit in your shit, don't you? You just go through and click the random button.
Why wouldn't they make the playoffs?
Because they have JJ McCarthy? He
They
wasn't
got
that good in college, dude.
JJ McCarthy,
I say
Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones.
Okay, so
on paper, the Chicago Bears look really good right now.
Yeah, and I ain't even got on
They look really
going-
good, but
I'm
I
going
think that's
off
Green
it.
Bay's division right now, man.
I'm going.
I think there might be 3 teams better in Minnesota in that division.
Hold on.
JJ McCarthy is
Hold
a
the fuck
downgrade for sure.
on. Then who?
From Kirk Cousins. You should have kept that motherfucker if you're going to pay somebody some money. Ryan.
What's
Do you
happening,
not-
Mr. Latson-Heiser? I just called you.
Just
You didn't
because
answer.
he won a college
Kirk
championship.
Cousins
You
is
realize
the
that-
mastermind of getting paid millions of dollars for
he make
being a
playoffs?
below average
Did he
quarterback.
make the playoffs?
But guess what, though, Ryan? It seems like his services is always needed. And listen, the way that the money situation goes is he's always around a time where there's a hike.
And do you want me to tell you something? Something nice? So when he was in Michigan, he had the number 1 defense on his team.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 running back in the league.
Okay.
He had weapons all around him. Granted, now he does have some weapons in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I give him that big coach. Now he doesn't have that in Minnesota. He led Michigan. He is not as. Go back and tell me how many times he threw a game, bro. Maybe 10.
Big Timmy, this is what I'm going to tell you. He has the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Okay,
You don't have that in
Can't throw to
college.
him.
You don't have that in college. He doesn't have to be perfect. He has to be a game manager.
Their defense is trash.
Listen, in his defense, though, Ryan,
I don't care.
Ryan, he got a big bag before Justin even got drafted.
I mean, that's fine.
That's my brother. You can't just say just because that's what made him like.
I'm not talking about Kirk Cousins. I'm talking about.
We're talking about McCarthy. That's a look at the film, bro.
I don't need to look at the film.
Yeah,
He
'cause you're
only
dumb.
has to be a game manager. Patrick, defense. And I'm not saying it's not.
Don't you
but
fucking say
the
this is
new
more than-
defense is outscoring the other offense. And if you don't believe me, look at teams like the Chiefs,
All
the
right,
Dolphins.
this. Okay, so did the Chiefs or did the Chiefs not shut Lamar Jackson down?
I mean, yeah,
No?
to an extent.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think it was necessarily the defense that shut Lamar Jackson down.
Whoa.
I think it was.
I never seen him play like that the rest of the year.
I think it was.
He was playing scared.
Friendly fire. But
Man,
but you're not even getting to my point, Patrick. There's a great chance that all 4 teams from that division make the playoffs this year.
From what division?
The NFC North. On paper this
And
year.
the Vikings will be bringing up
Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. Ready?
They're not
Nah, but
going
I'm
to.
saying, like, has
49ers. Ready?
has
You said
that
how?
ever, has that ever happened?
Yeah. Well, we've only been the team that come close to that.
I mean, the division.
It can happen now that they added an extra spot. Let's look at it. So you got the 49ers. They'll win their
Did
division.
y'all not? Oh, the Bengals messed that up. Never
The
mind.
Eagles, if they fuck this up somehow, don't know.
Oh, the Eagles and the Cowboys are going to win.
Eagles.
Make the playoffs.
Hold on. Okay. I'll give you another hot take, and we'll go back to it. I'll let you dwell on it. There's not a team in the NFC North or that the Cowboys, in my opinion, are better than. On paper.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm telling you, Minnesota. But the Cowboys could beat Minnesota though, and they could beat the Bears.
Potentially.
And depending on how Jared Goff plays, they could beat Detroit.
Hold on.
That boy Jordan
Keyword,
Love's a
I'm going
different-
off of off-season additions in the NFL draft. That's what I'm going
I'm
off.
just saying,
Strictly
JJ
right now. That
McCarthy
is what
not
we're going off.
An upgrade from Kirk Cousins.
I mean,
No way you slice
yes,
it is not.
110%. Youth. The foundation of youth. Anyways. 49ers.
Pass me what you smoke.
Eagles.
That's all I'm saying, man.
And we're gonna say, you know what?
Go.
Who do you guys want to win the NFC? Is it the South?
The South, it's gonna be Atlanta because Kirk Cousins is their quarterback. They ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm not saying he's good in the playoffs, but I don't know if JJ.
The Panthers also look nice.
I don't know, man. With a good running back like Bijan, and you know he got a couple little pieces over there, man.
So we'll say the Falcons. So division winners, we got 49ers, Eagles, Falcons, and we'll just say for shits and giggle purposes from last year, we'll say the Lions.
Every quarterback they got drafted in the first round is better than JJ McCarthy, hands down.
That's fine if you want to think that. I'm not saying
I'm not thinking it. Bo Nix is definitely better than him.
I think Bo Nix,
Like, because he's older, he's still better.
questionable.
100% better.
Okay,
You didn't watch no Oregon games.
you gonna let me finish, Big Timmy? or
Why
you
not?
just
But
gonna
you
keep
go
going?
ahead.
And then after that, you get those 4 teams. You got a total, I believe, of 7 teams that make the playoffs. If that's correct, that you guys know that's correct. I
There's
believe.
4 divisions, 3 wild card.
Yeah. So then
As long
I
as
got
4 plus
the
3 is still 7.
Bears, the Packers,
And the Vikings.
the Vikings could fight it out for Seattle, maybe the Rams for sure. They could fight it out.
For a man who thinks Caleb Williams is a bust, it's surprising to me that you think Chicago is going anywhere.
Do I think he's a bust? Yes,
Well,
I
he's a
do.
bust, then he ain't gonna do nothing.
But
You can't have your cake and eat it too. Jeez,
if we're going off of off-season additions in the NFL draft,
Why? Explain it to me.
why do I think he's going to be a bust?
Give me 10 seconds.
Arrogance.
Because he's arrogant.
a
Arrogance.
lot of people are good. Kobe was arrogant. In a different sport, but still arrogant.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, he's arrogant.
He's arrogant. First off, you don't just to come in and start making your demands right off the top. Like you want to have partial ownership in the team you get drafted to.
I mean, these kids now they coming in with a different mind state.
Oh, 100%. But
They want to be owners. They want to be owners and not workers their whole life.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I almost respect it. Like, I mean, you know, I only got one flaw with the kid, but
I'll put it to you this way, Patrick.
Can't say that.
The Cowboys are not beating the Rams out for the spot. The Cowboys are not beating.
I don't know why we're talking about the Cowboys, bro.
I'm like, there's only one other team in the NFC that I can see that's going to make it over them. It's either the Rams. I'm not putting it. I can't confidently say the Cowboys will make the playoffs.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. I was so energetic before I got here and everything started. This Pacer game has sucked the fucking life out of me, okay? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
They have nothing but bums left on their team, and we still can't fucking figure it out. Granted, it's in Milwaukee.
They went and picked 2 motherfuckers up off the street.
Yeah.
And they are kicking.
Bro, when you build your 2K player, the stats they give you is Bobby Portis' stats. And that's who's whooping our ass.
Bobby Porter's out there looking like prime Chris Bosh now.
So, Now that we got that out of the way, like I said, there's a really good chance of the other happening. It just depends on how well the records play and stuff like that.
I don't know why you brought the Rams.
Because the
It's
Rams
gonna be Seattle. This is your wild card, right? Seattle,
it could be.
Cowboys,
No, Cowboys
Detroit,
are not, no.
Cowboys, Detroit, and Seattle because
Are the Packers better
Packers
than
are
the
winning their
Cowboys?
division. They don't have
I
to.
bet Detroit win in the division.
They barely won it last year.
Either way you put it.
I saw the way Jordan Love was throwing that ball, and he's throwing the ball way better.
So
than,
Chicago doesn't make the playoffs.
No, their quarterback's a bust. That's what she said, not what I said.
I'm going off. You're fucking ignorant.
No.
Anyways,
Stating facts.
No facts were stated. I'm
Did
going off.
you or did you not say Caleb Williams is a
What?
bust? How can you make the playoffs if your
I
quarterback's
think
a bust?
he's going to be a bust.
I smell it in the air.
I think he's going to be a bust. That's just my hunch on it.
Your
That's
opinion.
But I'm
So
going.
therefore, off of your opinion, they should not make the playoffs.
They're making the playoffs right now.
With a bad head
If you want to
coach
make the argument,
and
hold
a
on.
bust for a draft quarterback, you're going to make the playoffs.
If you want to make the argument, the NFC North is the most competitive.
Didn't they just get Swift too?
They did. They got a lot of good pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They running back. Okay, all right.
They could make a wild card run, but I'm telling you, their only problem is they have to be better than the Cowboys. They have to be better.
Is this all going back to Ryan saying that all 4 teams in that division could possibly make the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
It can happen.
Okay, yeah. Listen, I agree that it's possible that
The Cowboys are
Three
not
can-
better than any
four.
team in that division.
They're better than the Vikings.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, it's a whole lot of beliefs
Yeah.
that could happen
The Cowboys are not better than any team in that division. I'll stand on that all season.
in our division.
No,
No,
in the NFC North.
NFC North.
The
The Cowboys could beat the Bears. The Cowboys could beat the Lions.
I mean, it's any given Sunday, so
Yeah.
yeah, they could. But
Yeah,
if
it
I
could
was-
happen,
but
but the Cowboys made no additions this offseason.
would you?
They
bet,
didn't go out and get
would you-
Dak any help. They
would you-
re-signed.
Would you comfortably bet against the Bears?
I would comfortably bet that.
I mean, would you comfortably bet that the Cowboys, that the Vikings could beat the Cowboys?
Yes, 100%.
That's wild to me.
What's wild?
I mean, that listen.
Who are you going to go?
JJ McCarthy should have been a second.
You have to
round
double
quarterback.
Jay Jettas, and you still have Jordan Addison. Plus, you got Aaron Jones coming out the backfield. Who are you going to put?
You ain't got to do nothing.
Who's your third
You-
cornerback?
You ain't got to do nothing.
Who's their
if they
third
can't get the
quarterback?
ball to 'em.
It's not Gilly Lock. They don't have him yet. They got Trayvon Diggs.
Bro, they had
Who
a-
else are you going to put on? I mean, I need to know.
The bro that had the most interceptions last year, and I can't remember his fucking name. They took Diggs' spot.
Okay, so you're going to double him? That's fine because he
No,
always
one
gets
person,
doubled
one
all the
one.
time, every
Put
game.
Diggs on him, and that's it.
Diggs is good at interceptions.
Okay,
He's
that-
not good at coverage.
That's cool, bro, but they're not gonna be able to throw it deep enough.
Why? Oh my god. Okay, I'm done with this
I'll
topic.
pull it up later. Don't worry.
That's
about
fine.
it. We'll be here all
I
night.
want to put this on here.
Edge is
The Buffalo Bills made the Chiefs better, and I don't understand why. Can someone please explain that to me?
because they hate
They
ball.
traded their pick back to the Chiefs to get faster in drafting, wide receiver Xavier Worthy. How do you feel about that?
Maybe listen. Only logical explanation for that is they know something.
Not that they're
about
trying
that
to.
player.
They're trying to get a bunch of decent players because they have a bunch of spots. They lost everybody on defense. They
Yeah.
lost both safeties, a cornerback.
If you're Josh Allen, what are you thinking in your head? Like,
It's time to go.
Hey, could you imagine him on the Cowboys?
Oh my God.
Who did the Bills draft in the second round?
Or if he went to Minnesota?
Oh, they drafted Keon Coleman.
That's actually decent.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad. He slipped out of the first round. And
He's
that's
so damn
surprising.
tall. That's what his
First and foremost, man, you talked about this on the phone. A lot of great players
Slipped. Yeah,
a lot of great defenders. I'm not proud of the Colts' first
Also,
round pick, but if he kills it, he kills it. He's good, but his neck problem more.
Man, the coach need to worry about is this AR5 gonna be ready to fucking go.
He's already ready.
The Colts got the steal of the second round, in my opinion. Adonai Mitchell. That's someone they really wanted Baltimore to go after.
He said, "I'll remember everybody that skipped me."
The part about that is I understand is they drafted so poorly in the first round.
Who did?
The Colts. Like
Only
I
drafted
feel,
one person.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like they drafted poorly, but then they get to the second round.
I think our defensive
still-
end's the best.
So their first
Hold on.
pick, I give a B minus. Their second pick, I
It-
would give an
hold on.
A plus.
Hey, yeah.
If he stays healthy, big if, because he's got that neck injury.
Yeah, but
He was the best defensive end
I'm not.
for
He's
years.
not.
I'm just trying to.
That's why you
get
get a B minus. A B minus because
it
of the
should be a
neck
B,
injury. No, it's a
but-
B minus, only because
I think it's a B plus.
of the neck injury, and doctors did say you should retire,
And then bro
but-
came out and had like 52 sacks.
which is
in 2
great.
years.
But there still is some injury concerns. But with your second round pick is what gives your average grade, to get it up.
The rest of our picks were fire too. We
So-
had that cornerback. We had a safety out of South Carolina. I think it was. I was looking. We had the center that broke Jason Kelsey's cone record in the combine.
Can we talk about the Eagles somehow?
Always falling the right. They got two
Bruh.
studs at cornerback. I'm so mad about that. They had Cooper DeJean with it.
And I hate it because, to all the Eagles fans out there, hats off to you. Whatever you got to do.
Fuck that. I ain't.
But
taking
there's
my
certain
hat off.
Eagles fans out there that I don't even want to give the time of day
Like-
to talk to.
Watsonheiser.
Lotzenheiser, Beeks,
Mr.
Gene, like all three of them love the fucking Eagles. And let me tell you,
Who was the other cornerback they got?
they got
Cooper.
and then they got
What was it? It was the other guy from.
no, it's not. His last name's Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
pronounce
it's a
his first
cornerback
name.
from Toledo.
Yes.
Quinion Mitchell or something like
Yeah,
that.
Quinion Mitchell.
Listen. All that's because listen, they wasn't horrible at cornerback last year. What I'm saying is,
And they got CJ Garner back.
But they were horrible all around.
But listen, with the two corners that they just got, it's gonna be hard to throw.
And they have CJ.
And this is
They
why
just got
these,
CJ
these
back.
this is why these on paper additions in the offseason and stuff like that are just early predictions, because the Eagles last year looked great on paper. They drafted good, and they could not put anything together if you put the rubber cement on and hold them together.
You know what? The Bears, now you said that, the Bears will be good if they can stay healthy, because Swift stayed healthy in Philly, but before that, he was wet
for
notebook
sure.
paper.
I mean,
Keenan Allen, I don't really know if there's something that could be worse than wet notebook paper, but if so, we should name him that.
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
um,
The wet toilet paper gets stuck to your shoe.
Shout out to everybody that's watching us this evening, man. Just late time, man. We appreciate y'all staying with us.
I also want to talk about Michael Penix to the Falcons. We haven't got to talk about this yet. Everybody and their mom has got to talk about it, but we have not got to talk about.
What I would like to say for the Atlanta Falcons for a draft they have.
Actually, no. What you meant to do is you meant to hit this button for Deion Sanders, because Deion Sanders saved his ass. I just want to put it out there. He did a media interview specifically specifying, calling out everybody on ESPN, talking about how he's too old and he's not good enough right now, and he went out there and just basically got his draft stock up and then made Atlanta make some questionable decisions. I'll tell you one thing that's not questionable to me. If I have a quarterback that I'm paying $180 million that I just signed not even 2 months ago, not even 8 weeks. First off, this is my first question. If I draft a quarterback, do I draft one that is already that old? Not that he's super old, but already has that many years on the, or miles on the car, I should say. Why would you do that? Second question is, why did you pay Kirk Cousins $180 million? If that's what you were looking to do, he should have got a contract somewhere along the lines of maybe a Gardner Minshew contract or a Jacoby Brissett contract, something along those lines. Go ahead, Kai.
All right, so this is Atlanta's hot take about that. They paid Captain Kirk all that money because they are in two situations at the same time. The first situation is win now. They want to get wins now. So what they did is they paid him for now, but Penix is the future.
That goes back to my first question. Why draft a quarterback?
He's going to be 34 when he's off contract. They'll probably they get rid of Kirk after 2 years and have somebody else pick his contract.
Who will be 34 when he gets off the contract?
And Penix is
How old
30,
is he?
right?
Is he?
I
Hey Siri, how old is Michael Penix?
I could be off.
Just give me everything but his age.
It's about how she works.
Yeah, I swear.
Let's find it out here. Hey Timmy, I for everything hope you're wrong.
Michael Penix Jr. How old?
Michael Penix Jr. is 23 years old.
Oh, thanks the Lord.
23. Hell, he's got plenty of time then.
Well, I mean, not
You said
necessarily.
old. I thought 30 for some reason.
No, but if he would be that old, oh no, not a chance. But what I'm saying is, there's only been 2 other quarterbacks that have been that old to get their first start in the history of the NFL. For their
So let's say Kirk plays for 2 years. So you telling me 25 is a
no, I mean we'll say he plays his 4 years. That's what he's got his contract for, and then he's 27. There's only been 2 other quarterbacks to do that.
who plays their whole contract in the NFL?
Seriously.
I mean, there are cases. I mean, you got
Ben Roethlisberger's not there anymore. Okay,
right. I mean,
the old legends.
Old man Phil's not
Marvin
there.
Harrison isn't there anymore. Okay, well
The sheriff's
Hey,
not there.
Siri,
he is there, but he's
how old is Jordan Love? 25. He wasn't one of them, but I thought he was close.
Yeah.
He just got his first start this year. I mean, it's it can be questionable if you have some rough years.
How old was Aaron Rodgers when he got his? Because he sat 3 years.
I think he
behind
was
the-
one of the
He sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years.
I don't know.
So yeah, I would say.
But my issue with that is though, I understand you're in the win now, but at what point, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be a smarter investment to
Everybody landed.
draft a little younger.
I mean, I understand, but like I say, I think what they trying to
Patriots
have
did it the right way.
they're trying to have a solid quarterback now, somebody who keeps them in the hunt and in the race to make them look
But
good. And then-
answer that they gave makes sense because that's what the Patriots did. But the answer they gave is not what the equation equaled. Is the thing. That's what I'm saying. Because Drake May's
Don't hear nothing about
21
the
years old.
Patriots.
Huh?
Don't hear nothing about Patriots.
Why? What?
They drafted North Carolina quarterback with the 3rd pick in the round.
So
What's the last quarterback that was good from North Carolina? Go.
I'm not
Don't worry. I'll wait because they ain't one.
before Tom Brady, though, what quarterback was good from the school he went to?
From
What-
Michigan,
What quarterback?
I
Was,
still don't
Jim
think there
Harbaugh.
has been a good quarterback.
what quarterback has been good from the University of Ohio?
You are giving so many bad examples right now.
Not Ohio, but where Ben Roethlisberger came from. What quarterback came?
No,
from
well, he
there?
came
Like,
from a small town college.
That's what I'm saying. Like it can happen, Pat.
Yeah, you
North Carolina, it's never happened.
I'm
Though.
saying-
Joe
it-
Flacco.
From North Carolina?
No, Delaware.
Yeah, once again.
You're making my
Some
point.
motherfuckers don't even realize.
He might be I like him. Did you see him with the dunks
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
He was, he was
All I
fresh
know
as
is,
shit.
I mean,
Anyways, your boy Mitch Trubisky was the last one taken in the top 3.
I know it's a thing. You guys will have Caleb Williams in 2027. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yep.
You guys take all the all the Chicago Bears quarterbacks when they're done.
As long as we ain't trading them wide receivers, I'm straight.
But we got Drake May's #1 weapon in Tez Walker, so I was pretty excited about that. Been watching different highlights and stuff on him. It's finally that big body wide receiver that the Ravens.
Tez is the one that couldn't play for a while, right?
Yeah, he couldn't
Yeah,
play.
because I
of
remember watching the
COVID, and
McAfee
then-
show and they kept doing chants every week talking about letting him play until they finally let him play.
Yeah, he couldn't play for a little bit. And
He
then-
couldn't play for like 7 weeks.
in his 8 games that he played in this last season, he had 749 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Hey man, fuck Pat, man. Drake May gonna be the fucking rookie of the year. Watch what I say. He and I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna say
No, JJ McCarthy.
and I'm gonna say North Carolina.
No, I did not say.
JJ McCarthy's
No.
got that.
I never once said
It's
JJ
not fuck
McCarthy.
Pat. It's fuck Ryan. He's the one that said JJ
No,
McCarthy.
no, I never once said JJ McCarthy. I said all he has to do is be a game manager.
Ain't that what all quarterbacks should be doing though? Should they be game managers until it's time to take that shot down the field?
I mean, they all should be. Well, no, some quarterbacks we know their ceiling. Some quarterbacks we know, like, hey, we just need you to manage the game. We have other people on the field that are better than you.
Yeah, because our last 4 quarterbacks have been managers.
I'm saying.
Trubisky.
I don't know why I have so much hate for that man, but it's
Mason
like
Rudolph.
Ryan started trying to talk him up.
Who?
JJ.
I was not talking him up.
He's on it.
You're talking about Minnesota.
You have turned
Yes,
JJ.
Minnesota is that division is going to be nuts this year if it's anything like it's supposed to be.
Okay, but the Minnesota Vikings will be last.
You have
if the
turned
Bears
JJ
aren't.
into the new Will Levis.
Yeah,
I know because
Like,
Big T
bad.
is just over here. Hold on, I want to talk about something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Let me talk to you.
Well, let's talk about it then.
Bill Belichick on the Pat McAfee show every Monday. He's also going to be on the Manning cast. for
Oh,
Monday
you know
Night-
what? You know what I like to call Bill Belichick?
What?
Mad because I can't coach.
No, I don't
Did
think
you not
that's that.
see? Oh, come on, you was watching ESPN
Oh,
after the draft, after night 1. He was saying all the shit that I'm saying, and now I'm a bad guy, but he's not, huh?
Bill Belichick has always been a bad guy.
Okay, well, Bill Belichick was on there talking about, I think they reached for JJ. I think they reached for Jay. Everything. Drake May is all right. He said, but he needs to get his posture down. He needs to have better presence in the pocket, and I just don't think he's going to play out the way they want him to.
Honestly, between us two and our viewers that's watching right now, Bill Belichick fucked around and got lucky.
Yeah.
Like literally,
Oh boy,
he got lucky.
he did. Yeah.
well, what? Because
The
of
goat-
Tom Brady.
the
Is that
goat
what you
Yeah,
said?
no, listen, he got lucky. Listen, you had Drew Bledsoe, and you were average at fucking best.
Before that, the Browns fired you.
Yeah, not to mention.
Can we talk about how?
So then, listen. One
He's
faithful,
gonna say some
one
stupid shit
faith.
about the Colts.
Listen. One faithful evening, Drew Bledsoe goes down with a knee,
He
injury.
said, "Hey, you want fake injuries?"
And this guy Tom Brady just happens to show up because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, Drew Bledsoe don't get hurt. We never know who the fuck Tom Brady is. So he gets this fucking golden goose, and he wins 7 championships.
6.
No,
Tom Brady has 8. I'm tripping.
yeah, I'm saying,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, and then Tom Brady went to Tampa.
Wait, hold on. Tom Brady has 7.
7. Yeah, he
Yeah, so
got
I mean,
one
that
more.
mean-
He got
that
one more
He
than the
won
Steelers.
That means Belichick won 6.
Yeah. So listen. And as soon as he goes to Tampa Bay, what Tom do?
Win a Super Bowl.
Get a ring. What has Bill done since Tom has not been under his control? Oh, I forgot he did do something. He got on the Pat McAfee show. Shout out to Pat McAfee. You put on a hell of a show. I mean, what is Bill gonna tell us every Monday?
First off,
The Patriots suck.
Mac Jones is the reason Bill Belichick doesn't have a job.
Bro, I'm damn boy, I can't even speak right now.
You drafted, if you want to talk about an average quarterback, if you want to talk about something that carries weight because of the school you went to, if you want to talk about
Are
a
you about to bring up
game
Alabama quarterbacks?
manager,
None of them have
Mac
ever been that
Jones is the reason Check does not have a job. Everybody hyped up Mac Jones in the draft because he came from Alabama. Let me tell you, there's
Ooh.
nothing that sticks out on paper about Mac Jones. There's nothing.
Bro, Alabama has never had a good quarterback either. So I don't know.
Listen, what happened with that whole situation is everybody knows that Bill Belichick, when he was with the New England Patriots, had a key hand in the drafting process. You picked that turd.
Yeah.
You get to deal with them.
You picked that turd. Okay, so he can. Yes, was Mac Jones average?
Yes.
Yes.
Is.
Was Mac Jones a shitter? Yes. He
Also, I want to pull up an interesting fact. Look up Mac Jones' first 4 seasons. Also, just want to point this out there. And look up Trevor Lawrence's first 4 seasons.
Why are we looking this up?
Because everybody talks up Trevor Lawrence.
He's trash too.
Look him up.
Bro, don't look at me. I fucking hate the Jaguars. I don't know why you're looking at me.
Yeah,
like
you're a
I'm
Colts fan. We
I'm gonna try to defend this.
When's the last time you guys won in Jacksonville?
That was
bro.
Why would you push that knife in?
I just,
Why? Would you, why?
2016, I believe.
For what reason? Why?
I just wanted to.
When's the last?
So listen. To everybody that's watching right now, listen. Ryan has a special way of pissing Pat off. Okay, and he'll just snatch shit like that out the air, like nothing. We're not beefing or anything. You see how he just brought that up. Pat said, "Well, I hate Jacksonville." That let everybody know that Pat is not a Jacksonville lover in any shape, form, or fashion. And then Ryan pulls out his knife and he says, "When was the last time you guys beat them?"
No, wait, because we beat them last year.
Hold on. In Jacksonville?
No, we ain't talking about in Jacksonville, dude. Don't worry about it. We'll beat them this year.
Oh, I do have a question. Big Timmy, what's your expectations for AR5 this year?
I want to hear this.
Oh no,
win the division. What you mean? What's my expectation supposed to be?
That's your expectation?
Yeah, win the division.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something.
He was already beating CJ Stroud 21-0.
I thought you were gonna say something.
Before he got hurt.
Stay healthy for a whole.
This is my secret musketeer. Ready for it?
Uh-oh.
He's gonna say it. No. I will shut this podcast down.
Hey, Jason, if you had to give me an answer right now,
okay,
with the data we have,
all right,
bro. Will Levis is not better than Anthony Richardson.
April 30th. Okay,
I have 2 questions.
I'll
start with the first one.
Yeah, that's why a bitch ass looking away.
Yeah,
is Anthony Richardson better than Justin Fields?
Is Anthony right now?
Yep.
Or does he have the potential
right now?
No.
Okay.
I mean, all Justin Fields got is potential to lose fucking games.
I mean, first of all, he was with. You'll see what it looks like when he's able to do what he wants to do. Okay. Second question.
Is Anthony Richardson better than Will Levis?
Listen,
I'll just try to get
based off the data we have.
Listen.
Off of the data we have. That is what we're basing this off of. Off the data we have.
Pat, he ain't shit.
Don't worry, I got some
based off of the data that we have.
Richard Cartman looking at.
Richardson only played 2 games, right?
3.
He played 3 games. Okay.
Give him credit. Even one was.
Will Levis played how many games? 7.
Did he even win a game?
Something like that. So,
here's a better question.
This motherfucker doing a happy dance. I'm about
Will Levis had more touchdowns in 1 game than Anthony Richardson had in 3.
Facts, he did. I remember
passing touchdowns.
Yeah, he threw 5. Yeah, he threw.
No! We're gonna run that back. I'm gonna save this episode specifically for that.
Motherfucker, you
because
said
he asked
you
about
didn't specify
passing touchdowns. You see what he did there? He's never had to do that before. You know why? Because now he has a
running
dual threat quarterback.
What you talking about? Gardner Minshew had like 7 rushing touchdowns.
I just wanted to pull this tape up for when rushing touchdowns don't count for nothing. But all of a sudden we got to ask the question.
You just said.
Well, you know what? I see you keep shooting at Pat. Okay.
All
right, here we go.
I see you keep shooting at
Pat.
Got
it, bro.
So listen.
Got it. So
tell Lamar when he gets to the playoffs again.
Yeah. That make sure to run the ball.
Run the ball. Okay.
Also, you ready for it?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Your quarterback, from the data we have currently,
is a 2-time MVP winner.
Yep, and is still the 3rd best quarterback in his division.
Whoa!
Wow!
Russell Wilson, Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh,
this is what we're going on.
Oh shit!
This is okay.
Joe Burrow has been to the Super Bowl.
Depends on what you're basing that off of. The Super Bowl appearances? Is that what you're saying?
Even stats.
Well, first of all,
Russell Wilson has more stats and better stats.
Does Russell Wilson have 2 MVPs?
But he has a champion.
He does have a championship. Okay, Joe Burrow. Does he have 2 MVPs? My bad.
Let me
do get the award for.
Nobody cares about regular season awards.
Who?
He's the biggest loser. Congrats, appreciate it.
No, that's you, dude. That's Lamar.
Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl and lost.
At least he can make it there. You can't make it past the 2nd round without losing. every year.
I love how he made it seem like
You
he
get
had-
lucky to get to the second round.
he
You
made it
finally
seem
won
like
2 playoff
He had a
games.
loaded gun for me.
And Joe Burrow has
Oh,
the kryptonite.
wait, no.
He got the
No,
kryptonite.
no,
for
you had it
Patrick.
right. Joe Burrow has what?
The
What?
kryptonite for Patrick Mahomes.
He has injury concerns.
Hold on, wait. So does Lamar. And how many times has
Hold on, wait a minute,
Lamar
wait.
Jackson beat Mahomes? Never.
Bro, the guy took like 20 sacks in the playoffs and went to the Super Bowl. So I mean,
Anyway,
he's
so I said
he's
third
got to
best
be hurt a little bit,
Third
Ryan.
best
I mean-
quarterback in your division.
I mean, Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm talking about Joe Burrow. Like he, the year they went to the Super Bowl, he got sacked like 22
No, but
times.
hear
he's
me out, hear me
injury
out.
prone. That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I
saying
mean.
about
Yeah.
Lamar.
Hey,
The
guess what?
reason Russell
Hey,
Wilson
when
didn't
you got
play well.
220-pound guys running 15 miles an hour.
I'm not arguing
crashing
with you.
Russell Wilson has not had a good head coach since Pete Carroll. That's why he's been playing like trash.
Hold on. Can we correct that?
No, man.
Sean Payton is a bag
Russell
of hot
Wilson
garbage.
has only had one other coach besides Pete Carroll. No shit. It's a 50% margin.
He's had 2. He had Hackett.
Hackett.
Yeah, he's so bad I can't remember his name.
And
He had
then
Hackett and Sean Payton is trash.
Brian.
what you said.
Ryan.
The
does
only
not-
reason Sean Payton
does
has ever
not
been
believe
relevant
that.
is because Drew Brees was his fucking quarterback.
Man,
If Drew Brees
The only reason Russell Wilson
it's like a Drew. It's
has
like,
a ring
it's like a Bill
is
Belichick.
because of Pete Carroll was his head coach.
Okay, and where's he going now? He's
Huh?
going. Who's his coach going to be now?
Who, Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, you ain't gonna shit on him, are you?
I mean, you might as well.
I'm not gonna shit on him, but if we want to go off of basis, as Jason
Best
would
coach in your
say,
division.
Mike Tomlin is the mid card that shoots you in the foot because you never get a great draft pick, but you don't go barely make the playoff.
You're just a little bit above mid because you win one playoff game and you never get a great draft pick either.
We seem to find good players in the draft, though. Even though our
yeah.
picks
Anyways,
horrible.
my point stands. Lamar's still the third best quarterback in his division.
Based off of Super Bowl appearances.
I mean, yeah, stats. I mean, important
And
stats
there's
like
no
beating
stats.
Patrick Mahomes because that's the only way you're going to get this.
I mean, honestly, if we're gonna keep it real, Deshaun Watson arm strength is better than Lamar's as
He's
well.
got to
I
be
mean,
on the
if we're talking
field.
about arm strength, I can name a lot.
He's got to be on the field.
I think
Yeah,
Gardner
yeah,
Minshew might have better arm strength than Lamar. Yes.
Hey, Patrick is wearing the cap tonight, ain't he? Because he capping like a motherfucker. He
No,
just said,
we
he
call
just
him
said
Capo.
Gardner. He just said Gardner Minshew.
Better arm strength, yes. Didn't say he was more accurate. Okay? We weren't talking about that.
We just got to see what it's looking like for the Colts this year.
Hey, because
I'm
we
hopeful. I'm
because we
hopeful.
were so frustrated.
He looks hopeful, don't he?
Could you tell me what the Celtics? I mean, could you tell me what the Pacers score is?
Oh, bro, I better turn on. They better win that.
Hey,
bitch.
listen, I was so frustrated with it. We didn't cut it off, and then I looked. It's like, damn, it's almost 12, and we ain't.
It's because I shut that bitch off.
I appreciate it, man. It was sucking the
Between
air
Matt
out.
and Ryan sucking the air out of the
It was
podcast.
sucking the air out of the
Oh,
podcast.
no, I just had a lot of good, great questions to ask.
That's some bullshit questions. They ain't nothing good.
Oh, no, Jason,
I
did you
can
not
talk-
say those are valid questions according to Big
You
Ten
literally
data?
just came
I
up with that
mean, I
shit.
think they was decent. I mean, I feel like
I
you
didn't
was-
come up with that question on the shot. Big Timmy had mentioned to me the other day that Justin Fields was not better based on the data we have than Anthony
I didn't
Richardson.
say based on the data we had. I just said he's not.
How? I mean, Justin Fields has played
Don't worry.
1,000 more games than he's played.
You're right. And he's won like 5 more games than him.
You only played 3 games.
Okay, touche. Justin Fields' first 2 years, he won a total of 4 games.
No, he won
Yeah,
more.
bro, he was 2-12 his first year.
And it was so he was 2
And maybe
12.
3-13 the
He-
next year.
He was 2-12 again the next year.
maybe 3-13, maybe
Well,
4 wins.
This is my favorite part about Big Timmy.
You
when
know,
he
no,
gets
look
frustrated.
up the draft, bro. They
He-
had the first fucking 5 picks. and,
He
like,
specifies these crazy facts.
what were the
That's
Bears'
what-
record the last 4 years? Oh wow, that's not.
Yeah, I feel say I don't know about
No.
them.
They pulled up the Bears from 2018, the year Mitchell Trubisky got drafted, and they went 12-4. So that is not what I wanted. They might not only won 2 games, but they definitely.
Yeah, I know they had to win more than 2. We would have been clowning about them winning.
Justin
2.
Fields is 10-28 as a starter.
Yeah, he won 7 games last year, 3 games the year before, and 6-11 the first year.
So that's how many games being.
You won 10 games in 3 years. I don't want to call that.
That's not on him. It's not on him.
It's on any other quarterback.
But I just want to specify the Bears went all out on this.
I'm just
year.
saying, if any other quarterback shits the bed like that, it's a problem. But when he does it, it's not all on him.
Because he didn't have nobody.
It ain't even just
Last
that.
year
They
he
kept
did.
switching
He
offensive
had one
coordinators.
person.
They kept switching offensive coordinators on him.
You're not
Head
understanding me, Timmy.
coaches.
This year they went out and got Keenan Allen. They also got Swift. They still have Herbert at running back. They also have DJ Moore, which they had last year.
Although they
Hold
won
on.
8
Well, I'm
games
not done.
last year.
I'm
But
not done.
Do you remember this
I'm
conversation last year,
not
too?
done. I'm not done. They got Rome Odunze also in the first round. So now they drafted Caleb Williams
I'm having a
to
bad case
set
of
him up
deja
at
vu here, don't
success. So he
Okay.
has 3 potential, all-star wideouts. He also has
Hey Ryan,
Khalil Herbert.
They call Pro Bowlers, not All Stars.
I just say all-star. My
Motherfucker don't even know what sport we're talking about.
I do, but Big Timmy's over
He
here.
said, "Oh, he's playing point
When
guard."
have they ever gave Justin Field that kind of help? If they would have just invested that much up, imagine this. Here's an unpopular opinion: draft Joe Alt
You
at
could
the-
shut the fuck
at
up.
the first pick, and then draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and then draft another offensive lineman to help protect Justin Fields, and then you have
You don't know why they didn't? Because they know Justin Fields is trash.
just the Bears are
End of
not.
story. You won 10 games in 3 years. I don't care what your excuse is.
I mean, that makes sense coming from the last, Colts fan here.
All I'm just want to know is who gonna
Oh, we've been bad for a while.
who gonna throw more touchdowns next year? Will Levis or AR5?
AR5, as long as he doesn't get hurt.
I had to say AR5, like he said, as long as he doesn't hit, only because now they have Joshua Dobbs.
Are we really about to talk receivers with the Titans? You know who they have, right?
I'm literally on
Calvin Ridley.
I'm literally on your side, Big Timmy. Why don't you pay attention and listen with them ears? You got them headphones on for a reason.
All right, no, I got you. Go ahead.
All right, Michael Pittman. You also just got Adonai Mitchell, and you got Joshua Dobbs. I literally just said AR5 is gonna have more touchdowns. I don't know what part of that you didn't hear.
Okay, I was just asking.
No, I heard what you said, but I actually had something good to say about the Titans. All right.
All right, let's hear it. They
They
do got
have a
Calvin
solid. Yeah, they have Calvin Ridley, and they also have fucking DeAndre Hopkins. So.
D-Hop, yeah, cool. Calvin
Calvin?
is not great.
He torched us. He might not be great, but he's good against Colts.
That's because he was on the Jaguars.
You gonna get 1,000 yards.
Who? Calvin Ridley will not
Yeah,
get 1,000
yeah.
yards. Well, let me
gonna get
rephrase that.
1,000 yards.
Depending on how Will Levis does, he could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Don't get me wrong. I hope he's trash.
oh
Not
yeah,
my quarterback,
yeah,
Will Levis. I still die on that hill. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get. Oh, Jason, you know what I'm gonna do?
Nothing.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you on live real quick what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let me
get
see
Big
that.
Timmy
Let
one
me
of
just
these.
turn around and shut this shit off.
You want to see this? I'm gonna get Big Timmy one of these T-shirts with Will Levis on it.
Oh, he gonna hurt you, bro. Oh, they got the Jamal.
That's the
they
people
got-
I'm talking to right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Bro,
look,
he really does want.
AR5 one.
He really want me to get the tables on live, huh?
We're gonna make a bet with Big Timmy.
I
this
want a TJ Watt one.
I'm gonna get him a Big Timmy. We're gonna make a bet on something this year.
Bro, I ain't getting betting you nothing, bro.
And
then
every time I win, you don't do the bet.
Tell them I want the TJ Watt. I want a TJ Watt joint.
I ain't making no bets to you, bro. Every time I make you a bet,
Oh,
you're
no,
like,
they
oh,
got
no,
the.
no.
I'll pull it up on here. Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah, I don't want to see Russell Wilson. I know that's who the fuck they probably got for Pittsburgh. Got a fucking Russell Wilson.
Let's see.
So since we guys huddle, do we get more than 10% off?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Okay, all right. Well, I need to know.
They got the J Jettas, the Jacobs. Oh, here, look.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's perfect.
Oh, they got the Nick Saban one.
Ooh, Blitz, Bama, Blitz.
SGA. Yeah.
Bro, I found a picture of me and you, Pat, from a Polaroid,
my
a Polaroid
God.
picture, and you got an Alabama,
They're losing
hoodie on.
by 30.
No, we
Bobby Portis Jr. has 30 points.
But
88 to 1
now leave it on, man. Fuck it, man.
I'm not leaving that shit
All
on.
right, man. This has been another beautiful episode of the Guys Huddle.
Cold one there. Sorry. And we're gonna get these ad read louds, and then we're gonna be out here tonight. We appreciate all the support. Like I said, we're in the works to try to get some other deals done as well.
I need a beer.
With the awesome T-shirt company there. We got First Option Trucking located at Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike. If you want to give them a call, the number is 765-660-2210. Also, if you want to check look at their website, firstoptiontrucking.com for more details. Also want to give a shout out, to potential, sponsorship Planet Euphoria. They got some great t-shirts on there. They do have a website as well. Let me see if I can find that for you real quick. But their Facebook page is called Planet Euphoria. Looks like I'm not sure if I can find the website. Oh yeah, it's https //planeteuphoria.com/ that's the website there. Go check them out. They got some great t-shirts. If you're a sports fan at all, they got baseball, or they got some wrestlers. They got a dope Triple H shirt on there as well. They got Nick Saban, they got Sketch, they got everybody. So go check them out. So what's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Also, want to give a shout out to the guys' huddle's very own Aaron. Happy birthday! We appreciate all the support that you come. We was at the draft all week and had a great time. So everybody, give a nice round of applause for Aaron.
Happy birthday, Brody.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Y'all have a good one.